from it. So we're going to be interested to see how this one goes. We'll be watching closely, following along here with the sports commentators, and then of course I'll be doing my best to give you the play-by-play, and when possible, give you some updates from around the league. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and put this back on mute, and you can enjoy the sound of silence until the match starts. Candace's daughter. She does figure skating. I didn't know you could see the skates. And they had to drive up to North Carolina. Meanwhile, a Rains kid had to play flag football in the rain. So we came home like covered in mud. And Tina's hanging out at the hospital. All right, folks, it's game time. Here we go. Are you excited? It is 7:47, and it's time to get ready for this game, folks. We're coming to you live from the Georgia World Congress Center, Concourse C, here in Atlanta, Georgia. Court 50, there are 75 active courts right now. Today's game is brought to you by our three sponsors, TiffanyBookedIt.com, Platinum Kitchens and Design, and TiffanyMadeIt.com. In the front row today, against Alliance, we have Piper Khan, Holly, Alara. In the back row, we have Carly, Lexi, Maya. We have our first substitution, Lexi for Oriana. It is very loud here, folks. If this is the first game of mine you're watching today, the first broadcast of mine you're watching today, it's very difficult to keep an eye on what's going on. Or, excuse me, an eye. Woo! I was watching what the ref was doing. It's very difficult to try to keep the volume in check. At moments, this place gets extremely quiet, and then it seems like I'm shouting. But at other moments, you'll probably barely be able to hear me as I'm having to talk quite loud. So I'll do my best to keep that all about the same level. No promises or guarantees, though. If you're watching on a computer or a TV, keep that mute button handy just in case I get too loud. And we're underway with number 5 service. Piper calls that on the second one. Oriana hits it over. I think I said Holly earlier. That's Hope. First point goes to Prolink. First blood drawn in this match. All right, Alara is going to be serving. In the front, we have Piper, Hope. Oriana substituting out for Kate. And then in the back, we've got Carly, Maya, and Alara to serve. Alara is going to serve from the far side of the court. She'll line up right on that line and come in at a diagonal at about 12 inches. That first one is an ace! That's how we start this game, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit the floor. That's an ace! We're excited to be here once again. This is the third match of the day. It's been a long one. It's been a busy one. Starting Alara with the second serve. Beautiful serve cross court. That's an ace! A-C-E, ace. That's 2 of them, folks. Alrighty. Alara getting ready to serve again. This is how we like to see a game starting. 3-0. There's your serve, and that's your third ace in a row. Alrighty, folks, 4-0. Alara again, cross court. They do handle it this time. No, they don't. While they got the first hit off, they were not able to get the second. Absolutely incredible. We're starting off wonderful. Alara has given us a commanding 5-0 lead. There's her next serve. High fly ball, basically, back into the net. That is your 6th point. All right, here we go again, going for number 7. Alara, another great one, and they can't handle it because that's an ace. All right, here's the question. Can Alara get to her number 9 on her uniform? She's already got 7. Oh, they do handle that one. They put it over the net, but Maya's there. Back to Alara. Alara to Piper. Piper with the kill. Piper gets a kill on that one, making it number 8. Can Alara go 9 in a row, matching the number on her uniform? Here we go. All right, Alara getting ready. Here's the serve. There it is. They do handle it. That's 2 up, and it's over. But Maya's there. Maya to Alara. Alara sets it up for Piper to bump it over. And they handle that, returning it to Maya. Maya again to Alara. Alara to Maya, who gets the kill. Oh, that ball bounced all over the place. Thankfully, Maya dove for what looked like should have been Piper's ball, but she was all about it. She was there. She was ready. Great teamwork. Number 9. Alara with her 10th serve of the ninth. All right. Hope sends it over. All right. Oh, Carly's right there ready to handle it. That sends it to Alara. Alara over to Hope. Hope sends it back to Alliance. Alliance handles it, but that's their second hit. From the back row, number 12 floats it to Maya. Maya to Alara. Alara to the outside of Hope. Hope pushes it over. They get ready to return it. There's their third hit. They send it to Carly, who's ready for it. To Alara, who gives it to Piper, and Piper hits it over, and they can't handle it. That, ladies and gentlemen, 10 points, 9 in a row, scored by Alara while serving. That's a timeout, Alliance. Absolutely incredible run here to start this game. Coach Cajun still talking to his team, wondering what they're looking at half the time. You can see his facial expressions. I guess I'm missing that while watching the game, not seeing that not everybody's paying attention, but he's right there. All right, that timeout's over. In your front row, you still have Kate, Piper, Hope. Your back row is Carly, Maya, and Alara going for number 10 in a row to make the score 11-0. There's the serve. It clears the net, and that's an ace! A-C-E, ace! No smile on Coach Cajun's face as his team takes an 11-0 lead. Alara again is handled this time. Maya's there, though. To Alara. Alara to Hope, who spikes it and sends it to... And that's a kill! Hope gets the kill from the left field all the way across the right of the court. Alara going for point 13. Clears the net. Piper tries to go for the block. Can't quite get there. Maya, Alara, Hope. Hope over. All right, Alara's there this time. To Carly. Carly gives it to Hope, who pushes it over. Right there, Piper. Oh, Kate. Piper and Maya unsure who was going for that one. That's all right. That's the first point for Alliance. It is now 1-12. Number 13 on Alliance to serve. All right, Carly's right there for it. Straight up to Alara. Alara pushes it straight over, doesn't even go for the set. And they handle it. Alara to Carly. Carly back to Alara. Alara spikes. They are able to handle that. Here comes the return. This time it's Carly again. To Alara. Alara to Piper. Piper towards the back. If it's in, it's a point. In, it's a kill! All right, Hope to serve. 13-1 right now. Your front row being Carly, Kate, Piper. Middle being Maya and Alara. Hope with that serve. If it's in, it's a point. It's in. That's an ace. A-C-E, ace. Hope running that ball right down the edge of the court. Absolutely great placement. All right, she prepares for her next one. There we go. Oh, she got under that. You could see it when she connected with the ball. That's okay, though. 2-14. Alliance getting ready to serve. Maya with a diving save does hit the ball over the net. There's the attempt at the push. They can't handle it. That's another point for Prolink. 15-2. Lots of solid effort from the Prolink team there. Liking what we're seeing this game. All right, Lexi to serve. Lexi serving from the far right side. There's the serve cross court. Number 11 handles it. It is returned. This time Alara to Hope. Hope sends it all the way over to Carly in the front, who sends it over. They're able to handle it. Here we go. They're not able to handle it. That was behind the net, or behind the pole, I mean. But a brilliant effort by the team just in case. All right, Lexi on the far right side. She generally starts on the line, ends about 1.5 feet, 18 inches in. There's your serve. All right, straight up again. Oh, they do able to get it over, but Maya's there. To Alara. Alara puts it straight up where Maya spikes it over. They do handle. They're getting ready for the return from the outside. There's your outside hitter to Hope, who dives. Then to Alara. Oh, ooh, Maya didn't quite jump on that one. Ends up hitting the ball right into the net. 16-3, I believe. I think the line, the score on the outside, a little behind. There's your serve. Lexi handles it. Puts it right over. Maya with a diving attempt to catch it. Can't quite get there. 16-4 should be the score. There we go. They just fixed it. Wasn't me. All right. Sorry, folks. The ball went flying by, bounced off like 5 people's heads, and they all stared at me because it came from my direction. All right. 16-5 is the score. Alliance starting to make some progress. Coach Cajun talking to the team. Here we go. There's the floating serve. Carly handles it to Alara. Alara gives it back to Carly, who tries to push it over. Can't quite do it, though. All right, this is not what we want to see. We need to get control and get this ball back. Long fly ball out. That was closer than you would have thought with how it started, but it did end up going out the back of the court. Olivia and Kate substitute. Olivia to serve now. In the front, Alara, Maya, and Carly still. Hope, Lexi, and Olivia. Ooh, they managed to save that. I did not see that coming. Maya, Alara, Maya towards the back. If it's in, it's a point. It's in! Incredible job. 18-6. Olivia to go again. Girls cheering on from the sideline. There's your serve. Oh, it doesn't quite clear the net. Need that net to be about an inch shorter, and we'd have been good there. Number 8. All right, Olivia and Oriana have substituted. Number 8 to serve for Alliance. There's your serve. It's going to be long. Oh, Oriana makes a last-minute decision to try to go for the bump. Coach telling her next time, clothesline that ball. All right, scorekeeper doing a great job over there, letting everybody know that it's 8-18. Now we get ready again. Here we are. Hope makes a diving attempt. Alara to Maya, who saves it. That was incredible. All right, there's your hook. Oriana's there. Alara gives it to Carly, who puts it over the net, giving Prolink the point. Oh, that was an incredible save. Oh, my goodness. That's a highlight for ESPN tonight. All right, Carly serving from the left side this time. About 4 feet in. Serves it. All right, Alliance looks like they're going to be able to handle it. They give it to Alara. Alara gives it to Oriana, who gives it over to Hope, who spikes it. That was a great volley there. All right, Alliance does handle it. Oriana to Alara. Alara to Maya. Maya puts it over. They do handle it. Getting ready to return. They are not able to return it. That is a Prolink point. 20-8, folks. All right, Carly going to the far right side for this serve now. She's lined up on the line. Straight shot across. Oriana's there to Alara. Alara gives it to Maya, who spikes. Unfortunately, spikes it into the top of the net. All right, your front row. You got Alara and Maya up there. Your back is the same. Hope, Lexi, Oriana, Carly. There's your serve right at Hope. Hope dives, gets it. Maya pops it back up, and Hope sends it over. Hope there for the block. Gets it! Fantastic job by Hope. Not only does she get a block, she gets a kill with that one. 21-9. All right. Maya's serving. She serves closest to the left side, right on the line. There's your serve. Cross court. Ooh, they handle it, though. Lexi's there. Back to Alara. Alara gives it to Lexi, who sends it back in the same spot. Number 11 clotheslines that ball, and they're not quite able to handle it. 22-9. This is the most fun watching a game in a while. All right, here comes Maya again. Beautiful serve. That's going to be deep. Number 8 can't handle it. What do you call that, folks? It's an ace. 23-9. All right, Maya to serve. Starting right on the line. Serves across court. Number 11's there this time, but they can't handle it again. I don't know if it's officially one, but I'm calling it one. That's an ace. This is set point, 24-9. Maya has a chance to win the first one right here. There's the serve. It's across. 11 takes it. They do send it right back over where Maya's still there. Alara over to Hope. Hope spikes it. They are able to handle it. Bringing it right back over. Maya's ready. Alara to Hope again. Hope sends it to the back corner. And they can't handle it. That's first set. 25-9, folks. 25-9. Prolink walks away with the first set. Woo, what a game. I'll be back after this commercial break. Wake up. It's 8 o'clock at night. You should be awake. All right, folks, as we get ready for the second set, we're going to take you up to Philadelphia and catch you up on how the Phillies versus Arizona Diamondbacks game is going. Right now, the Phillies are winning 7-0 against the Diamondbacks. as we move into the bottom of the 6th. Unfortunately, since I use my phone to record, I can't tell you any other sports scores around the complex, so hopefully you're a Phillies fan. All right, we're going to be starting off this second set by serving Alara to serve. Your front row is Olivia, Lexi, and Reagan. There's your serve. They put it back over where Sai handles it, gives it to Alara, Alara to Lexi. Lexi, powerful, kicks it out the back of the court. Concluding with your back row, you have Carly, Sai, and Reagan. And Alara, I guess, now she's in the back row. But you get the idea. So we have on the court right now Olivia, Lexi, Carly, Sai, Reagan, and Alara. Number 5 from Alliance to serve. There's the serve. Goes right at Lexi where she easily handles it. Alara gives it to Olivia, who puts it over. Olivia hits it again. Oh, unfortunately, as that came back over. A little too powerful, a little too far. That gives Alliance a 2-point lead. Number 5 to go. There's the serve. It does not make it over the net. Prolink point, 2-1. Reagan serving for us from the far right side of the court. She hits it, she serves, and that's an ace. Always great to see things start off that way. She put that right where they were not waiting for it. This time, Reagan will be serving from the far left side of the court, starting on the line closest to the camera here. Number 1 to serve. That's right there. Oh, magically makes it over, but oh, Alara gets the dive. Side puts it up. Unfortunately, Alara was still on the ground and nobody else was near to get it. Definitely a good and fair attempt. Alliance to serve. They send it over to Reagan. Reagan to Alara. Alara gives it to Olivia on the outside, who goes cross court. Oh, with a great block. Olivia was there. Sai gets the ball to Alara. Alara back to Olivia. Olivia sends it cross court again, where it is not handled. That's a Prolink point. All right, this is going to have Lexi serving. Piper now in up front with Carly and Olivia. Alara, Reagan, and Lexi with that serve. Lexi serves it. They're unable to handle it. I don't know if it really is, but I always call that an ace. Lexi to go again. Now the score tied 3-3. Here we go. Great serve cross court. They are not able to handle it. That's an ace. All right. Front row having some fun. I think this is the happiest I've seen the girls in a long time. Lexi with the serve. Oh, unfortunately got a little over the top of it. Shoved it down during the hit, which drove it into the top of the net. All right, Prolink ready. Spreading out, ready to receive. Number 13 for Alliance, going to be serving this one. There's the serve. Piper Khan there. Puts it over the net. Olivia, I think, hit it. So I'm going to give her credit for a block. She gets the block and the point. All right. Olivia now gets to serve. She got herself the ball back. 4-5, 5-4. We're winning. There's the serve. It's deep. It's in. It's in. Catches the line. That's an ace. Seven to 5 is the score. 7-4, excuse me. Olivia serves again. It's a nice shot, handled. Alara gets it. Reagan gives it over to Carly, who spikes it cross court. Just barely misses the coach on the outside. Fortunately, that is out. All right, Olivia and Oriana are substituting. So you have Piper and Alara up close. And then in the back, you have Carly, Reagan, Lexi, Oriana. And we're ready as number 11 prepares to serve. All right, there's your serve. Oh, unfortunately, that's an ace as it dropped right in front of Carly. Net force scoring this one for us. 7-6, much closer set than last time. 11 serves, cross court. Oriana handles it. She gives it to Alara, who sends it over to Carly. Carly spikes it, and that's definitely in. Great call, 8-6. Looking much better this time as a team. Carly gets to serve again. Impatiently waiting for the ball, wanting to know what's taking so long. There we go. Now she's excited. She's ready. She's starting about 3 or 4 feet in from the left side. There's that hit right down the line. They can't handle it. That's an ace. That one looked like Carly knew exactly what she was doing. She put it straight down the line in a way that the person would have to move to their right, which would make it extremely difficult for them to be able to get a good, clean hit on it. And it ended up going back over their head out to the court behind us. Well played, well served. That's a timeout alliance you're witnessing right now. This will be another attempt at breaking up the rhythm, giving some pointers about what to look for in that serve to have an idea of where it might be going before it comes. It'll also be a cheer-up attempt, with the game being a lot closer this time at a 6-9 instead of the large score last time. This will be a big push to say we're still in this, we're not out. That's what Alliance will be going for. Meanwhile, Cajun will continue to be pushing the team to push hard, keep going for it, continue to have fun, as really this is Prolink's game to win. Carly to serve again. There's your serve. Ooh! Unfortunately, that net's a little high. Did stop it, and it worked the goal at a timeout. It ruined the rhythm, and that ball went straight into the net. All right, we'll be taking a look here. Covered pretty quickly. All right, right now the score is 10-7. Sai serves, beautiful serve right down the middle of the court. Alliance does handle it. They send it over to the back. Harley's right there for it, though. To Alara, to Reagan. Reagan spikes it. Oh, unfortunately, a little long. A little too powerful. Good shot, though. 8-10. Alliance to serve. There's your serve. Oriana tries to get there, ends up hitting it. Sai almost took out the chair, her head. A lot. That could have been painful. Glad she's okay, though. All right, Alliance to serve again. There's your serve. Does clear the net, but Reagan's there. Reagan to Alara. Alara to Oriana. Oriana puts it over. All right. They're going to the outside. That's going to be out. Good eyes from Oriana and Reagan there on the outside. Sai as well. All three of them, I think, were over there. This will give Alara a chance to serve. You may remember, Alara went 10 in a row last game. 11-9. There's Alara's first serve. It's sent right back over where Carly is. Carly to Alara. Alara to Lexi. Lexi spikes it, and they can't handle it. That's a kill. Unfortunately, Alara got over the top of that. All right. This will be a chance now. Score is 12-10. Alliance going for it. Number 5 serves a nice lob. Carly dives and gets there. Hits it over the net. Lexi trying to go for the block. Couldn't quite get there. That's all right. Alara sends it. Then Lexi puts it over. They're going for the set. Number 11 hits it right at Carly. Diving gets it. Alara puts it up for Reagan. Reagan sends it over. All right, we're waiting for Alliance to send it over, which they do. Hard hit right at side. Oh, that was so close. The one-arm clothesline nearly got that ball in. It missed. It had to have missed by like inches. It could not have been that much. And I half think that the coach's call it out is what swayed the line judge on that one. 11-12. There's a serve, and it almost took out the ref. All right, 13-11. Reagan's now getting the serve. Your front row is Kate, Lexi, and Carly. Then you also have Sai, Alara on the court. That ball barely clears the net, but it does clear it. Oh, Kate tries to push it over on the block. Unfortunately, it pushes it right into the net. 12-13. All right, number 7 serves. Gives it right to Sai. Sai handles it and gives it to Alara, who gives it to Carly with the spike. They're able to handle. Carly's there, though, to get the block and the kill. Carly knew exactly where that was coming, able to handle it and send it right back over. Piper and Sai substitute. Lexi to serve. 12-14. Lexi with the first serve. Hits it over the net. They are able to handle it. They're giving it to their outside hitter, who floats it to Reagan. Reagan to Alara, who gives it to Piper. Piper spikes it. They're able to handle that. They're going to put it back in the middle. There's your hit. It goes right to Lexi, who gets a diving save, to Alara, who sends it back. And then Reagan pushes it over. Does it make it? It did. Oh, Piper Kahan gets the kill with her second jump and that block. Woo, that jump from Piper. Lexi will get the serve again. 15-12. There's Lexi's serve. It's a beautiful one. They are able to handle it. Oh, Reagan with a dive. She knew where it was going. She was moving before that ball even came in, but not quite able to get there in time. All right, here comes Alliance's serve. It's cross court. Doesn't quite make it over the net, though. 16-13. All right, looking for who's serving. Front row right now is Alara, Piper, and Carly. You have Reagan and Lexi. And like I said, Olivia serving from the far right side. Here she goes. She moves almost 4 feet on her crosswalk to get that over, and they are not able to handle it. Valiant effort on the part of Alliance. They just could not put it together. We're going to call it a tip out, is what the ref went with. All right. Olivia serving again. Hustles on that. Piper ready for the block, but it was not needed, as that did not get over the net, and I personally give Olivia credit with another ace. All right, Olivia wasting no time, immediately right back at it. Oh, unfortunately, I think not giving herself time there caused that misstep. Oriana now in for Olivia. It's 18-14. Prolink still ahead in this one. Alliance coming in, number 11 to serve. There's your serve. It's right at Carly. Carly sends it to Alara, who pushes it right over. And Alara gets the kill. They're not able to handle that. Outstanding job. Alara had her eyes wide open, making sure she could get up and over that net with that hit. Carly will get the chance to serve again. Carly's serving from basically the middle this time. Line shot right at 13. 13 handles it. Who sends it over to Oriana? Alara to Piper. Piper sends it back to 13. They're going to put it over. And Lexi's there. Alara's there. This time it's Reagan. Great shot off the edge. That's a kill for Reagan. Reagan gets the kill. Girls on the sideline having a blast. Not sure what the walking like a duck is, but we're going to go with it. Maybe it's not even a duck because they're like waving their arms. I have no idea. Carly to serve again. She's starting about 3 feet in, but she's going to end up center court almost. No, she went straight ahead that time. Number 11 handles it. Sends it over. Alara is right there, though, to Carly. Carly gives it over to Reagan, who spikes it towards the back. 11 on Alliance handles it. They send it over back to Carly. Carly to Alara. Alara this time to Piper, who bumps it over. All right, it's coming back. And they're not able to handle it. Number 2 had a bump that turned into a clothesline and was not able to quite handle the ball. That's another Prolink point. That makes the score 21-14, folks. Carly going for point 22. Middle court. And it's an ace! Right in the middle of 2 of the players. Both of them frozen in their spot, unsure what to do there. Carly having a blast now, smiling, laughing. So are the girls on the sideline. All right, your front row right now, still Reagan, Alara, Piper, Lexi, and Oriana in the midfield. Carly with the serve in the back. Absolutely crushed that ball. That was an ace. Now we're doing the worm on the sideline. The girls are doing the worm in celebration of Carly's ace. 23-14. Oh, Carly got a little bit underneath that one or over that one. Unsure which, but super close. She was right there. All right, that makes it 23-15. There's the serve. Does not make it over the net. This is now match point. 24-15. Piper Kahn to serve. Her first attempt at serving. Coach Cajun giving her some coaching. She serves, makes it over the net. And they're not able to handle it. Piper does the match point. Piper gets the match point. So excited. Her team is cheering her on for getting the point. Thank you so much for watching today, folks. And again, we're brought to you by our sponsors. Tiffany booked it. Good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Good job. Good job. Once again, we're brought to you by our sponsors. TiffanyBookedIt.com, TiffanyMadeIt.com, and Platinum Kitchens and Design. Thank you very much, and